So let's get rid of that. For fuck's sake. Let's see. Where you on, plonker? That's it. Right. So broadcasting, we're going. So you're looking at the electromagnetic spectrum. We're looking at the electromagnetic spectrum here. This is where we live. Forget about the shape of the earth. Forget about all that. Doesn't matter. It does not matter. This is what we experience. This is what we are immersed in. The electromagnetic spectrum. And all of these things within this spectrum affect us. They're a part of this reality. And it doesn't matter what shape it is, because we're not leaving this earth. We're not leaving this earth in a body. This body stays here. And nobody's ever left this earth. No one's physical body. Because nothing is ever made, created, or destroyed. All of the energy that's in the universe is created already. It's already there. And that includes us. So we're talking about, like, you can't die. We are the energy that animates this body. And when we leave this body, your etheric body leaves this body at the point of death. You have like a gyroscope in your brain, in your head, that holds your consciousness, your photon. And basically, you can't die. This can never die. Your energy. You are an energetic being that animates the human body. Now, so make it a bit smaller, this. Right, that's better. Let's get that out of my way. So, within this electromagnetic spectrum, if you are vibrating on slowly, in a low level, you're going to be interacting with low vibrational beings that are in other spectrums that you can't see. And this is what's happening on the world. With being, let me just show you. Let me just find the right one. It's that wrong thinking. the people that rule us, they use. Can you see here? See this picture? Now, these are the rulers. They call them the Anunnaki. These are the old rulers. Can you see it? And this is BC. We're talking thousands of years ago. Can you see the watch on his wrist? And can you see that he's holding a pineal gland, a pine cone? It represents in symbolism the pineal gland. He's holding the pineal gland, controlling it. Control the pineal gland, control the person. Take away the pineal gland, and they are an animal. Literally an animal. You don't have that third dimension. You're not triangulated. You don't know who you are. You don't know what you're doing here. You don't know your job. You're basically lingering. You're a cancer on the earth. You're a vagabond in the earth. You're a wanderer. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're sinning. Living in sin. Because without your pineal gland being opened, and nobody's, hardly anybody in this world's pineal gland's open. They control it with fluoride in the water. I've had to spend hundreds of pounds, to be able to take the fluoride out of the water. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. And when the fluoride's in the water, it stops your pineal gland, it stops the action of it. And you're no longer able to interact in other areas of the electromagnetic spectrum that you can see there. We cannot see humans. We can open ourselves up, raise or lower our vibration. We can go higher or lower. And there's many dimensions within the earth. They tell you this. They talk about dimensions. Nothing. Forget about out there in space. Forget about that. Finish your job on the earth. You're here for a reason. You need to get the fluoride out of your water. You need to get the fluoride out of your system altogether. And the heavy metals as well, if you can. Mercury. You need to get that out of your body. You can take boron to get mercury out of your body. So it's quite, mercury's not that hard. If you take boron, it binds to it and flushes out of your system. So basically, yeah, what they're doing is holding us in a low vibration by taking away our triangulation. Because when your pineal gland's open, nobody can lie to you. It's impossible. They can't lie to you. You'll see right through it. When your pineal gland's open, you're connected to everybody in a psychic way. You're completely connected. And when you're walking about and interacting with people, you're interacting on a deeper level. You're not using your two eyes, you're using intuition. Your third eye, once it comes into play in your life, it changes everything. Everything. Your life will never go back to the same again, ever, once your pineal gland's open. You are now a fully functioning human being. And before your pineal gland's open, you're not. You are not functioning. You're surviving. You're completely in survival, living in fear. When this opens, you will experience bliss and love for the first time in your life. Many times I bet you'll have met women, and for women you'll have met men and you've got to love that person. And you don't even know what love is until your pineal gland's open. You don't even know what that emotion is. Because love is creation. Love is a small part of relationships. When I'd say when children are created, that both them people at that time are feeling love. You've got to, because love creates, and it's all that creates love. Fear destroys. And you have to open yourself up. You've got to shake the chains off, get the shackles off. You need to get a reverse osmosis system and filter your water. There's like 5 filters in it, and it's pressurized and it's mental. It's mental. Like it's under that much pressure that I took one of the lids off yesterday, and it like squirted through the roof near enough. Nearly put an hole in the roof. It was under that much pressure. So reverse osmosis. It's pure water, and I mean absolutely pure. And that's what you want. And then your pineal gland will naturally just heal itself within a week. Within a week of you stopping taking fluoride, you'll start to feel emotion again. You'll start bursting into tears for no reason. You'll start the first thing that happened to me is I started sweating a lot. When I stopped taking fluoride, I started sweating profusely, and it was all the fluoride coming out of my system, all them toxins and all the heavy metals and all the shit. Your body's getting rid of it. You're going into healing mode. Once you start drinking that water and you're not putting toxic chemicals in your body all the time, then your disposition changes altogether. And you can't be ruled, you can't be taken over, you can't be lied to. You know that you're connected with everybody, and you manifest stuff. You no longer chase things, you manifest it. You think about what you want, and then you meditate on it, and it comes to you. However it comes to you, however which way it loose, it comes to you. You don't chase stuff. And you don't live in fear. You need to get out of fear. And it's all these toxins in your body are making it impossible for you to grasp reality. You can't get an hold on it without your pineal gland. It gives you the 3rd dimension. We live in 3D. Yeah? So length, width, depth. And you don't have the depth. You can't see beyond your 2 eyes. When you meditate, you can see without your eyes. People do it. People read books without their eyes. It's mental. Reality isn't what it seems to be. It's not. It's emergent and subtle. The subtle energies that propel you in different directions. When you're living with your pineal gland closed, you live a linear life. You're walking towards your death, and that's all you know. You're going to die, and you're scared about that. When your pineal gland's open, you know everything. You know your reality. You know not to fear death. You know that you're not going to die. You know everything. So nobody can pull the wool over your eyes. It can't be done. The water is the key to everything. They're poisoning our water. This is how they're controlled in the pineal gland. This is how you rule other people. Take away the spirit. Take it away. Now you're dealing with an animal. easier to control, easier to rule, easier to manipulate. Somebody with a pineal gland opened cannot be manipulated. You can't. It's impossible that somebody will be able to get their hands around you. They won't. Because once your pineal gland's open, you're no longer living a linear life. You live in a cycle. Do you see what I mean? Everything changes. This is the key. Because all these other spectrums outside of our visible light spectrum, we see 0.0035, sorry, you see 0.0035%. Once your pineal gland's open, you have the ability to see in all these other dimensions, all of them. Nothing is off limits for a human being. Nothing. Subdue this earth, it says in the Bible. We are masters of this reality. Once you get your pineal gland open, you can cruise up and down here. There's other beings in these spectrums. It's crazy. It's a crazy, crazy world. Anyway, people, I'm going to leave it there. Peace. Hopefully this video goes down well. Hopefully people are happy with the information that I'm bringing. It's key. The water's the key. People are telling you some of the stuff that I'm telling you, but they're not putting it together. They're saying, yes, we see this and that's it. Not the solution. I'm giving you the solution. I'm telling you the problem and giving you the solution at the same time. I'm not leaving you hanging. You get a lot of videos that they make out like they're telling you stuff and they tell you nothing. Anyway, peace everyone. Take it easy.